Just listen to this nigga. Just listen. Listen.
Homosexuals can be cured by prayer or counseling.
Everyone's talking about this. Make this louder.
I don't know.
No, he don't know.
You know, I don't
He had no
know.
idea.
I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor.
He's being honest, you know. He doesn't know. Have to talk over it. Told you guys about this.
Is it a disorder?
Is it a disorder?
I wrote a book called...
He wrote a book about it?
And I talked about that people make choices in life.
So he's basically saying no matter what your DNA is, you can fight it.
Whether or not you feel compelled to follow a particular lifestyle or not, you have the ability to...
The ability, you got it.
And I made the point of talking about...
Hope you guys can hear it.
I may have the...
You may want to drink alcohol, but you can fight it.
Coding that I'm inclined to be an
and it's basically the same thing with homosexuality.
I have the desire not to do that.
Desire not to.
The homosexual issue is the same way.
Desire not to do it. Okay, so first and foremost, niggas, don't kill me because I was all talking over it, but I told you, YouTube is very strict with how you do things, so I have to talk over it. Now let's get to what this guy was saying. First off, what Rick Perry was basically saying was that it may be in your DNA to make you want to do things, but you can have the desire not to do it. So in my DNA, what's there? I like booty, but I can have the desire to not like women's booty. I can desire to like breasts more. Maybe that's what he's saying. I can basically teach myself, okay? I can fight it. And what's interesting is there's a comment here that got a lot of likes. Some guy named David Burrellship. He said, ask his wife why she almost divorced him over a buried story about his romp with the former male aide. Jesus, what a hypocritical moron. I hope the country elects him to something so we can shine the national spotlight on his ignorance. Oh, and really? He can run a state? Ask our school children, taxpayers, underpaid workers, insurance purchasers, etc. How can he run a state? Alright, so he apparently in the past had some romp with a former male aide. Pause. And he's talking about how things can be stopped. So let me come off first and just say, I don't hate the whole homosexual thing. No, you all know that. Now, whether it's in the DNA or not, I don't think it's in the DNA. I don't think being gay is in your DNA. What is it, an extremely recessive gene? Because if it was in the DNA, wouldn't you have like, wouldn't it be more common for people to be gay? Like, if I have let's say I'm gay, let's pretend I have a son somehow. Isn't he likely to be gay and is his son likely to be gay? It should be a long line of gay, like, families in that case. Like, great-grandfather's gay, my grandfather's gay, I'm gay, my son's gay. Wouldn't it be more like that for DNA because it would be passed on? But if it's recessive, I guess not. But the thing is, at the same time, why is it important if it's a gene or not? You know, like, some things aren't worth looking into. I'm talking about America right now. Some things aren't worth looking into. Why does it matter if homosexuality is in your DNA or not? I mean, shouldn't the only thing that matter about homosexuality is the outcome of it? Shouldn't that be the only thing that matters is the outcome? So, okay, let's say we do find out homosexuality is in the DNA. What are we going to do then? Are we going to start treating people? Are we going to start getting babies' DNA and see if something's in there? We're going to get rid of them or something? Like, what is the point of finding out if homosexuality is in the DNA? Like, what is the point? Only thing that matters is what the person does. If the person is an adult having sex with other adults, it really doesn't matter at all. Here in America, it doesn't matter. So sometimes I feel scientists study shit for no reason. There's no reason to spend tax dollars on finding out if homosexuality is in the DNA. That's like finding out, that's like trying to discover if liking big butts is in the DNA. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Now maybe if you were to search something like child molestation or some shit, like pedophilia, you want to see if that's in the DNA, hey, that'll make some sense. Maybe 95% of all pedophiles have a certain gene in them, and you can see it. That's something to study, and that's something to know about and learn about, because that's interesting. And the outcome of that will be better protection for children. Now, I'm not saying throw every pedophile in jail. I'm just throw everyone with this pedophile gene in jail, especially if it's only 95% accurate. But it is something to pay attention to. You know what I mean? It's something to pay attention to. I would understand that in that case. Because if there's a gene that shows that someone's likely to do something wrong, I understand it. But if it's a gene of People who prefer not to go outside when it's raining, you're going to spend a lot of tax dollars on discovering that gene. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. People who prefer using S words, it's a waste of time. People who prefer wearing black more than blue hats, but sometimes red, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. So when we discover a gene, or we're trying to, it should be based on something that can actually help us as a people. Now, I don't know, if you feel, maybe some of you out there do feel that finding out if there's a homosexual gene is important. Maybe you feel that way, but if you're an American, I don't understand why you feel that way, because it shouldn't matter if they have a homosexual gene. It shouldn't matter. It's just another way to divide people. That's all that is. Another way to divide people. That's all it is. Because there's a lot of gay people out there around the world, for this one, who are gay, but live, you know, in the closet like they're straight people, and they're happy as fuck. They don't have to deal with anything. They have their on-the-side boyfriend. No one knows about them, and they don't care what people think. Why ruin those people's happiness because you want to know the gay gene? You want to put it out there. You want to know when somebody's gay before they tell you. Maybe some gay people don't even want to tell you. Why do they need to tell you? Why do they need to tell you? And why do they need to fight being gay in America? If you're doing any sort of politics in America and you're still on that gay shit is wrong thing, stop it. It's over. You lost. The gays have won, and the people who fought for them as well, they have won, America. Stop fighting against the gay people. They won. Gay in America is officially normal. If you can't accept it, leave the country. Because if you think I'm joking, just search the internet. Being gay is normal. I saw an ad like 2.5 years ago before I've ever been to Russia. It was an advertisement. It was in, where the hell was this? It was in the meatpacking district. Pause. And it was two men in their underwear just slobbing on just kissing each other. And when I saw that, I was just like, they won. You know, they definitely won. You know what I mean? They definitely won. Because 5 years ago to that day, I've never saw anything like that. But I saw it and I was like, they won. This was no just advertising on the store. This was on the telephone. Like the street phones and shit, the pay phones. It was on that. So it was an official like city shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow. Wow. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it's bad. It's America. And this is my home country, so I got to get used to that. But if I were to see something like that in Russia, I would be very shocked. And I would just be like, what's going on here? You know, because I'm not the kind of person who thinks things should be the same around the world. You do what you do, we do what we do. But that would definitely grab my attention. I would think Russia, they're changing. That's why I was kind of shocked when all the Russians were talking about Conchita. The guy with long hair. Is it a guy or a girl? It's something. But it's a guy and a girl and has a beard and everything else is like a female. And apparently it's a guy who's trying to look like a girl. Apparently. Alright? And so that's why I was shocked by it. And that's really it. I'm just going to tell you what's going to happen. He's going to get a bunch of scrutiny. You know, the gays are going to go after him. Why should we have to fight it? Why should we have to do this and that? You know, they're right. They're absolutely right in this day and age. They're right. You know, you can't keep trying to bring gay people back. They came way too far in the past 10 years to be taken back like this. They've come way too far, pause. They've come way too far, pause. No homo. But seriously, they came very far, wow. To go back like this. You know what I mean? And that's really it, people. Making videos live from New Jersey, America. Just woke up from the illest nap. I have IHOP every morning. I'm going to be fat when I go back to Russia. I'm going to be just completely fat when I get back to Russia. Every morning I'm having IHOP. Every morning. I had the split decision all the time. Yesterday, I had split decision twice. 2 blueberry pancakes, French toast. This morning I had buttermilk pancakes, French toast, bacon, sausage, and eggs. I'm going to be fat when I get back to Russia. I'm scared to show like below my neck. Because my face don't really get fat. But I'm scared to show below my neck. You know what I mean? And they're having a 4-day vacation in Russia and I'm missing it. And it's raining out here and shit. So I basically have... You know, I have some time to focus on my videos, make a lot of videos. Since I'm in New Jersey, it discourages me a little bit from going out and partying so much because it takes a little while for me to get back here. So it kind of discourages me from partying, so maybe I can focus on videos and stuff. And that's basically it, people. Let me know what you think. Your boy Flochko, I'm out. Later.